This Good to Go segment is sponsored by Corewell Health.
April 5th, tomorrow, is the American Heart Association's National Day of Walking. But walking is a good, healthy activity just about any day of the year. Here to tell us more about the benefits is Thom. He is certified exercise physiologist with Corewell Health Cardiac Rehab. Hi, Derek.
Hi, how are you?
I am well, thank you. Before we talk about the benefits of walking, let's talk about exercise in general, because it's critical for all of us, isn't it?
It is. Currently, heart disease is the #1 cause of death in America for both men and women. Some of this could have been prevented. There are certain risk factors for heart disease that are controllable, and many of those can be helped by exercise. Exercise can help with blood pressure management, blood sugar management, cholesterol. It can help aid in weight loss. So there are many benefits to exercise, and walking is a great way to start with that.
Yeah, the research actually backs all of that up, doesn't it? What is it saying about walking?
Well, there's a lot of research about walking in general as a form of exercise. Some studies that I have read that over a year span, they tracked some participants over the ages of 40. And for those that were able to get over 7,000 steps a day, their risk for mortality went down about 50 to 70%. So just by walking, mortality rate can go down. The American Heart Association recommends just starting with maybe 20 to 30 minutes of exercise daily if you can, or certainly most days of the week.
Yeah. Except that here in Michigan, a lot of days of the week, the weather's crummy. So give us some advice and tips for dealing with that and still getting our walking in.
Weather is absolutely something in Michigan that you need to be prepared for. You can try to prepare for it, but there's also the unexpected. As far as cold weather, which we had experienced lately, you want to prepare for inclement weather, protect yourself from the elements, wear proper clothing to deflect wind and rain, and hopefully no more snow soon. In the warmer days, make sure you're wearing something that's light, airy, that's maybe moisture wicking so that you don't have sweat on your skin. Hopefully we'll get some more sunny days, and we might require some sunscreen. Also, you want to be aware of the terrain that you're going to be walking on. Wearing proper footwear is very important, mostly for injury prevention. Make sure when you are exercising, you start with a warm-up and a cool-down. A warm-up will begin to loosen up your joints, get your core body temperature going, and then after exercise, you would like to do a cool-down, which would entail some form of stretching for injury prevention as well.
All right, all good advice. The benefits, of course, of walking go well beyond the physical. Am I right?
Absolutely. Exercise is good for mood. It's good for your creativity. It's good for stress management, sleep, memory. I think it was Stanford University actually did a study that it improved your cognitive ability, your creativity. So it gets the juices flowing. But exercise is very important for stress management, for mood. In fact, I think it was Hippocrates that said, if you are in a bad mood, go for a walk. And if you are still in a bad mood, go for another walk.
Well, that was good advice even way back then. Thank you, Derek. Some really good tips and such. And folks, if you are at risk for heart disease, you can learn more about Corewell Health's preventative cardiology program. You can find a link at 13onyourside.com. Derek, thanks.
Thank you for having me.